everybody, I am your girl Candy, and I brought Yovanna here, and we are about to speak on it.
I had already heard.
I can turn a shade tree into a money tree. Alright everybody, so for the past few weeks that the show season 11 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta has been on, I've been doing my weekly vlog for you guys to hear more input about what's happening on the show that you didn't get to see. I already brought my husband on one Speak On It video. I got my hubby talking.
What up?
And I wanted to start letting some of the ladies come on and allow them to speak on it as well. And seeing as though this week was the first week we got a chance to see Yovanna, a friend of mine was like, you know what, maybe we should ask Yovanna to come so she could speak on it. What's up, girl?
And thank you so much, Candy, for allowing me to speak on it, because I think it's important that the world hears my truth, because there's always two sides to a story.
Okay,
right?
There's always two sides to a story, definitely. But let's just talk about how you feel about being on the show. Like, that was your first time being on Real Housewives. Now, you've been on TV before, though.
Yes, yes. So I did TLC Say Yes to the Dress when my wedding was when I was getting ready to get married, and then I also did Bridezillas. I did the 10th and final season of Bridezillas, and they gave me 2 episodes because it was so much content. We did such a great job.
Does that mean if you were on Bridezillas with 2 episodes, does that mean you were crazy on that show?
I was a hot mess, to say the least. Yes, I was.
Okay, now would you consider yourself a hot mess on our show on that this past episode?
I would say that I portrayed what everyone else, according to everyone else's opinion, yes, I was a hot mess as well. So I've been getting a lot of backlash for my behavior. So, like I said, I'm glad that I have an opportunity to maybe possibly clear the air.
I mean, I don't think it was a thing about it being that you were crazy. I think it was the fact that, you had one too many drinks.
Yeah.
And we felt like maybe you were a little bit
drunk.
Yeah. So with that being said, I don't think anybody really listened to what you were trying to say as much as like being like, whoa, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it definitely wasn't the way I wanted my first impression to come off as with the group. But obviously I was drinking, so I always say when you drink, you tell the truth and you're just not afraid to. So it wasn't my intention to go in there and even talk about that. To be honest, when I spoke with Nene beforehand, she was like, look, this is going to be a nice meeting. We're going to sit down, get to know each other. It's going to be very organic. Don't pull any stunts. And I was like, all right, you don't got no worries. But then once the wine and the shots started flowing, I was like, well, hell. And what's funny is that she had me sitting right next to Eva, so it was impossible for me to be sitting right next to her and not bring it up.
That was my first time meeting you as well, so I was just kind of like observing, really, like, your dress, she had the hell out of your dress. But the funny thing is, I was telling you, I had the same dress in red.
Yes, we were talking about that at the bar before we went and sat down.
Right.
I think the reason why, my dress was a conversation topic is because it didn't fit me right, okay? Maybe I bought a size too big. I just recently lost like 35, 40 pounds, and so that was a small. So I should have got an extra small. So it just looked, it was a little bit tacky, I ain't gonna lie. That's why she could have it, because she right, It was a flammable dress. Hell, when I ironed the dress before I came and actually burnt the hole, and I told you that.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all saw, but it was a big ass hole in that dress.
No, we didn't see that. Thank the Lord, we didn't see that.
Okay, so what I was trying to say was that it is impossible, like I said, impossible, and I said that, and I know you was like, how is it impossible? It's impossible to share the same best friend for 16 years and to say that you never ever met them before, you never interacted with them before, or yet alone ever saw them before. Her and I, we even did fashion shows together at Clark. We ran in the same circles, hell. The same guys that liked me liked her. So it was just shady as hell for her to say that she never met me. And the reason she said that, and I'm just gonna put it all out there, is because she had a problem with me when we were at Clark.
I know it's a lot of times people come up to me and be like, oh, remember me for such and such, and I be like, oh, I know. You know what I mean? Okay, girl.
And I've got people who went to Clark. You can go all up and through my comments, all on social media, who were there at the same time. They're like, she's acting, right? And I'm like, no, she's not acting. She's really saying that she doesn't know me. They're like, get the fuck out of here. Because I was that bitch. Okay, I was that bitch.
That was the like, I was that
Because
good.
everybody at Clark knew me, so it's just impossible to say that you never met me, you didn't know me. Well, okay, well this is what I want to say, and I get that. I'm not saying just because we went to the same school that we all, that everybody's supposed to know me, because yeah, Clark had 30,000, 40,000 people there. She had her in her way. So, you just never met me, you never saw me, like nothing?
But at the end of the day, you got a chance to speak your piece.
I did.
This is not actually the last time that it comes up. Once
Right.
again, we can't tell anything about future episodes, but you guys do speak about it again in the future, but it's not as crazy as this time.
Yeah, because I did try to hold back a little bit. For advice I've been given to just chill.
When you say hold back, what do you mean hold back? Hold
Like
back
just-
on the conversation or hold back on the drinks?
Hold back, kind of on both. I don't know if I'll ever hold back on the drinks because, you know, a girl like to have a good time. But hold back on just to bring it up. Like, you know, at the end of the day, if you want to say you never met me, you don't know me, I'm not going to keep forcing the issue, so that's fine. I'm over it now. It just kind of had to relive it after Sunday's
Right.
episode.
I mean, basically. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, that's the weird thing about the show. It's like, even once you guys have gotten past it or you've had the conversation and you ended it and said, okay, cool, we'll just agree to disagree or whatever it may be, it's like you still relive it when the show comes back on.
100%, yeah.
So it's always that weird thing. And that was why I was asking you, how do you feel about your first appearance on The Real Housewives of Atlanta? It's like, it's always that weird thing of being judged.
Yeah.
Everybody has something to say. What your husband said?
Oh, he was just like, I hope you're ready, because he was like, you acted a fool that night. I was embarrassed. Girl, I had bruises on my shin the next day, and I was like, where did these bruises come from? He was kicking me on the table, like, shut your ass, shut up. I'm like, I didn't hear him say none of that. But anyways, he was prepared. I was prepared. The delivery, probably, obviously not ideal, but I mean, it comes with the territory. So, you know, people gonna talk either way.
Girl, you would have talked to the town. How long you and your husband been married?
We've been together 10 years, married 5. I met his ass in the streets in these ATL clubs, shouting. You know, ain't this crazy? We actually met each other multiple times in the club and didn't realize we were the same person. So we finally agreed to do a date. We were like, wait, you that dude Rick I met you a couple months back at Mansion. He was like, oh yeah, you the same chick. I'm like, all right, cool, let's do it.
Todd and I met in Africa. That's where we met. It was on the Africa trip. I don't know why that is a question. I think the part that people are questioning is because I said that, I don't know, I said that someone introduced us. Basically, here's what the real issue is. When Todd and I first met, the reason why we started talking is because a friend of ours that was on production was the one who said to me, hey, I got this friend Todd, he really wanted to, take you out on a date. I could never say that in the past because Todd and I weren't even supposed to be dating, so I didn't want to get that person in trouble. Now, at that time, Phaedra was the one who I guess the person that was closest to me on this show that I had confided in. And yeah, she had mentioned to me before that she had seen Todd and she thought he was cute, but she really wasn't the person that put us together, but she got credited with that because
that other person getting in trouble.
Yeah, we couldn't really say that one of the other people in production helped link us up. For those of you that want to know why, it's like, just like, well, why she didn't give Phaedra the credit is because like Phaedra really wasn't the one who hooked us up. Somebody who was on the production crew was the one who initiated the, hey Candy, I want you to, one of my friends want to take you out on a date or whatever. But she was not the person who actually initiated us meeting. No shade to her, I mean,
Right.
That's just, what
That's
happened.
what happened.
So for those of you who want to know why, I was just open about it. It's because now we don't care anymore.
It
So it
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter.
Right.
Yeah, that was it for episode 6. Episode 6 was very funny.
Yeah, 6 was a good time.
All right, you guys. So subscribe to my channel and tell all your friends to subscribe too, because every week on the different episodes, I will be speaking on what happens. Tell people how they can find you or social media. Or...
Absolutely. Yovanna_love on Instagram is where you can find me.
Everybody follow Yovanna, and yeah. If anything else you want to know, just drop it in the comments and we'll try to make it happen for the next speak on it.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. And yes, look forward because you will see me more. Some of y'all all up in my comments talking about some, I hope it's the first and the last. No, it will not be the last. Wrong and wrong. So get ready. I'm here to stay, okay?